Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, which everybody is because this is my first video, my name is Haritha and I recently graduated college. I'm in my gap year and I have all this time in the world and I want to spend it doing something I really like to do. And I really like YouTube and I've always wanted to create a channel. I just never took the first step to doing it. So if you're watching this, it means I really pushed myself out there and I just did it. Anyway, today we're going to discuss how to do your own nails, low cost, basic maintenance. I literally want to give you the most minimal tutorial ever just to take care of your nails. This is for beginners, clean up, low cost. And yeah, if you fit all those descriptions, let's get into it. So before we actually get started, I wanted to touch on one thing, my most basic tip for starting out when you're just starting out to do your nails. Go to a nail salon, get your nails done professionally, and watch the entire thing from start to finish. You want to look at how they soak your nails before, you want to look at their technique, what they do to your cuticles, how they apply the paint, and then how many coats they do, and then how you're supposed to wait at the end to make sure that it's all dried and finished. Those are people that have been trained in doing this, so if you watch them carefully, you'll be fine. That's actually how I started out. I went to the salon once and I never went again to do my nails on purpose. I'd go with family and stuff, but I just went once, observed the entire thing, literally bought the kit. The kit that I bought was the same materials that they were using. And I just found the cheapest option, but yeah, that would be my number one tip. So do that first, because the point is to invest in your home nail salon so that you don't have to keep going back and spending $50, 50 plus, because they can be very expensive every month just to clean up your nails, So let's get into the materials. So number one, you want a top/base coat. I use OP's brand. Now this is a natural nail strengthener. I use that as my base and top coat. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but honestly, it's worked out for me, and I really care about the strength of my nails more than anything, so I don't really care if the color lasts a long time. Sometimes I do for gel and stuff I do, but if I'm just doing a normal nail polish or if I'm just caring for the nails, I don't care about top and base coat. I think you can use this strengthener, nail strengthener thing if you'll be fine. The next is nail polish remover. I use this professional nail polish remover. It's 100% pure acetone. This is very harsh actually. If you want to remove gel, glitter, artificial nails, this is the stuff to use. If you want to be a bit more kind to your skin, I would use aloe-based alcohol remover, something without as much acetone in it, because this is 100% acetone. Then you need some basic regular nail polish. I use Orly and I also use OP. The thing with nail polish is that you want to buy quality over quantity, so just buy a color that you really like. If it's $7, just buy it. Trust me, I have spent so much money on horrible artificial nail polishes that they're just they look fake, the color's not good, it's not good quality, it doesn't last long, and you just have to keep buying and rebuying them. So I just focus on quality is what I'll say about the nail polishes. Now getting into the tools that you'll need, I think you really only need 3 if you're going to prioritize quantity and how much you're going to spend on this. The first is a nail file. You can get a big one and a small one, a big grit file or a small. I would, if you had to choose between the two, just get the small one because it kind of does more, I think, for you. Next is one of these nail clippers or nail trimmers. I forgot what you call these. I think it's called a cuticle remover. So get one of these. This is holy grail. Mine is falling apart and everything because I've used it for so long. But this is, if you find a good quality one of these, get it. And then last is one of these. I'd recommend this tool because you see how it's a cone type of shape? Not a cone, but a C shape. Okay, so you want one of those because basically this will push your cuticles like that. Other end, it's kind of pointy. That'll just get in underneath the nail. So something like this, you can find something like this. cotton pads or cotton balls, you need these for this. Lastly is some oil, cuticle oil. Honestly, just get any oil. Coconut oil, sunflower oil, Aveda beautifying composition oil. Something else I really like is castor oil. Those are good. All good options, any kind of oil. So filing is pretty easy. The way I do it is I shape my nail based on the shape of my cuticle. Sometimes I do like that or an almond shape, which is where you just kind of take in the corners. But this is basically how you want to do it. Start at one end and then go in one direction. Just take in those corners in one direction and then bridge the gap. I like to keep my nails kind of rounded / almond shaped. Yeah, I'm just gonna do all of them real quick. Did my other hand, so now we got the shape. I try not to be like too particular about this, especially if you're just doing your nails to clean them up, you know? Now we're going to focus on cuticles. I am not a big fan of removing cuticles actually. I think they protect your nail. I think you should keep them, but sometimes they do get in the way and they are kind of annoying. If you want to get rid of them, start with soaking your nails. Take one of these like semicircle things, push your cuticles back. Don't hurt yourself, you know, just go very gently. I wouldn't force it, you know, like just slightly. It'll move because your skin will be kind of wet and moist and warm. So if you just push them, it'll do its thing. And then you want to take the cuticle removers. Anything that's just like kind of poking out, you just go around and trim it on all your fingers. That's it. The way you want to prepare to paint is you take the brush out, slide it, turn it around, and drop like that. This is kind of how I do it. I just do one that starts at this side, and then I make my way to the other side. And I don't really ever touch the very top of the nail. Next is the polish. Now the polish also has a special technique. Take the brush out of the bottle, swipe it on the edge, turn it around, and plop it. I like the look of not touching the very end of the nail. I think it looks cleaner that way, but yeah. So I just kind of like paint. The first coat always looks a little rough. That's why we do 2 coats, but yeah. You see how that's not that even, that line? It's kind of going like this and then straight. I don't really care about that like on the first coat, but the second coat you do, you should try to make it more even. Now a mistake I've made before a lot was I don't wait enough time between the first and second layer of the polish. So just spend like 3 minutes, don't do anything, stare off into the distance, dopamine detox, and don't touch anything, because you're gonna mess it up. So just do something else. Okay, I think we're ready. These are the nails. Isn't that color like super nice for our skin? Thank you everyone for watching. I've been wanting to make videos for so long and I just haven't taken the first step of actually posting them. But then I saw Mr. Beast say, nobody cares about your first 10 videos, no one's gonna see them, which is why I'm making this one. So I'll see you next week. Hopefully I'll post once a week. Bye!